Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Just kidding. It's LEGO Dreamzzz 71454 Mateo and Z-Blob Robot. I'm gonna build the splat gun. But before we get into the actual build, anyone that knows me knows that I was hyped for this whole line, and I even watched the whole TV show, so I'm going to leave a timestamp if you want to skip to the build, but real quick, I'm going to give you a review on LEGO Dreamzzz the show. Alright, LEGO Dreamzzz follows main characters as they fight nightmares in the dream world. Here is Mateo, our main character. His sister, Izzy, who should be a favorite for the girls. Zoe, a dark, edgy character. Friends Logan and Cooper along for the ride. And their mentor, Dr. Oz. Together, they form the Dream Chasers. They use their dream powers to fight nightmares. Honestly, I think some of the art here is beautiful. It should inspire a ton of creativity from LEGO fans. Here are going to be the sets. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the girly ones, but I'm not a girl. You know, that makes sense. I did pick up the bunny. I love the bunny. And this is where they start to get into my favorite. I think some of the nightmare elements of the show were so cool and creative, maybe some of the best that LEGO has done recently. Towards the end, the action ramps up and it's in line with Ninjago in quality, character development, and keeping the viewer interested the whole way through. The group will quarrel, they'll battle, but in the end, they do come out on top. Getting back into our regularly scheduled programming, I'm going to start the build. Throughout the build, you're going to see a lot of cuts, slowing down of the film, and zooming in on the instructions like so, because honestly, throughout the instruction booklet is some of the coolest art I've seen in a LEGO booklet. I mean, a lot of them typically don't have art or custom illustrations in them, so this was actually very fresh to see and just ensures in my mind that this could be one of the most creative LEGO lines in forever. I mean, there's just so much potential, in my opinion, with the dream theme. I've always been a fan of horror films such as Nightmare on Elm Street. And, you know, I'm not really a big fan of other slashers, but I really liked A Nightmare on Elm Street because the concept behind Freddy Krueger is cool. There's something cool about dreams, the endless potential for them and creativity, and a nightmare intruding it and getting you in one of your most vulnerable states just screams to me, wow, this is horrifying. So starting off, you do the little spider with Jaden in it, and now you're getting into the actual build of the robot and Z-Blob. If you've watched the show, Z-Blob should definitely be one of your favorite characters, very important character to the show. And here you're going to see what I do with all of my extra pieces. I felt I should slow it down and show you, but I bag them up, I keep them in the box. I do have a big bin compartment for all of my extra pieces, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with the sets. I really have no intention to sell them, but I like to keep everything together just in case, you know, maybe I wanted to gift them to my nephew or some other kid that wanted some LEGO, and, you know, I just wasn't going to use it, or maybe donate them or something like that. I just feel like keeping them all together is definitely the way to go if you have the storage space, and luckily I do. Here I'm showing you that I'm going to do the splat gun option of the build. This is a really cool part about all of the Dreamzzz builds. In the show, they go through a couple different variations, all of the sets shown. So being able to do different variations of them, maybe the one you like more or the one you want to play with. I know a lot are like variations between this one flies, or this one rolls on the ground with some sort of wheel. I know Bunchu the bunny has that on their feet. So I'm finishing it up. I'm putting his blasters on his shoulder, and right now I'm putting together the splat gun. He is a little bit wonky whenever you get everything on him. The joints just aren't stiff enough, but whenever you get him into position, he does look super duper cool. Here, we're gonna take one last final look at the whole build. I really enjoyed it. The stickers, they weren't too much in my opinion. It's really only on his chest plate, and it comes with extra ones. So if you enjoyed it, subscribe, leave a like, stick around for more.